Ladies and gentlemen, as a trader during my initial 2 years, I made all kinds of mistakes a trader could possibly make. And many a times one doesn't even realize they are messing up. So today I'm here to point that out for you. And I would really like you to listen to this with an open heart because we can only improve if we first accept and acknowledge that we are going wrong. Alright, 5 signs that you are messing up. Number one, you always keep changing your strategy. Have you heard of the story where a person digging for treasure quits just before he finds the diamond? Well, that happened to me. In my early days of trading, I kept swapping from one strategy to another and eventually I kept losing money. And finally, once I tried a strategy for 2 weeks, and every day of those 2 weeks, I had continuous losses. Now, it's a well known strategy. I had backtested it for years and it has a win rate of 50%. So, why was I losing money? Was it the market condition or was it my bad luck? Who could say? But it does not matter because I had quit using that strategy. Now, what blew my mind was when I went back to observe what's happening with the strategy, the next week, every single day had beautiful trading opportunities with continuous winning trades. Which, if I would have continued with my strategy, I would have not only covered my losses, but I would have also made double of what I had lost earlier. That's when I realized 90% of people quit just before reaching success. And why do they do that? It's because they see someone else's strategy is doing amazing on one particular day. So they switch their strategy and quit their winning strategy just when they were about to win big. Now, before I head to the next point, I would like to announce we have launched our Telegram channel where we keep you updated with what's happening with the market. And it's a wonderful place where traders can discuss everything from trading to investment. I'll put the joining link in the bio. Alright, second point, not following risk management. It's as simple as this. If you use a risk to reward ratio of 3 is to 1 and your win rate is just 30%, you would still be profitable. Which means out of 10 trades, if you lose 7 trades, you would still be making money. Actually, you don't even need 30%. Even with just 26% win rate, you would still be profitable. But anything lower than that, you would be losing money. Now that we have defined how important risk to reward ratio is, we need to add just one more tiny rule. Never agree to lose more than 1% of your capital per trade. That is, if you're trading with a capital of 1 lakh rupees, your stop loss should not exceed 1000 rupees. This doesn't mean you should put an extremely tight stop loss. What it means is you should reduce the size of your trades according to your stop loss. Alright, third point, always trying to predict the market. Nobody knows where the market is heading. Trust me when I say this, not even Warren Buffett, not even Bill Gates, and definitely not Elon Musk. As a trader, we have a rule of buy low and sell high. But how can you buy low and sell high when you can't predict where the low and the high would be? Which is why don't predict. Also, don't listen to someone saying, I'm an economist or I'm the biggest hedge fund manager in the world. I can tell you where the low might be. Bullshit. Nobody can predict that. You enter as per your strategy and you exit as per your strategy. Which brings us to our next point. Number four, trading based on news or tips. Let me tell you something about the people who give tips or the news channel that gives tips. The only reason they give tips is because they have purchased the stock way earlier and is now trying to hype up the price by giving tips. Just so that they can exit as soon as it rises and leave you stranded and trapped as soon as they exit. Also, let me tell you something about those who blindly follow people like Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. You get to see trades only quarter yearly when SEBI declares it to the public, which is mandatory to be shown to the public for any big trades that exceeds 1% of the company's market capital. Now, Mr. Jhunjhunwala is well aware that you can see his trades every quarter yearly. So he carefully times his trades such that he gets the maximum benefit out of it, and those who follow him blindly eventually gets trapped. Alright, moving on. Number five, keeping a mental stop loss. Many traders do not keep an actual stop loss. What they do is they keep a mental stop loss, and when the price strikes the point that was supposed to be their stop loss, they try to exit, but most of the time they fail. I'm telling you, the day you start placing an actual stop loss for all your trades, no exception, that's the day you mature as a trader. I'm sorry if this video is a bit harsh, but it's filled with truth bombs, which is what a trader needs to hear in order to grow. Hope you found this video useful, and if you did, there's a subscribe button right there that keeps you in the loop with all the trading and investing videos there is to offer. So until then, stay tuned.